Hello everyone, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarots, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarots if you are a regular viewer. If you are a regular viewer, you will recognise by the setup here that we are about to do an all signs overview for the next coming moon cycle from the new moon to the next full moon. The new moon is special this time though, because it is an eclipsed new moon, and the eclipse is going on in Aries, and that's what the new moon is. Aries is a new moon for the year. Okay, we are going to do a twin flame read this time round. So these are not for your star signs, okay? These will be for the star signs for your runner. So if, for instance, you think your twin flame might be an Aries, then the Aries card there will be for your runner, not you. And this is like the energies of their plans for the new cycle, because new moons indicate new cycles, and eclipses intensifies them. Okay, so let's have a look at what rune we have for our main energy. I would just like to point out as well quickly that this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. Perhaps you're not actually in a twin flame soul cycle, or perhaps you're just on a different aspect of one, like maybe earlier on or later on in a cycle of it. Okay, so our rune is Manaz, and Manaz is literally, as it kind of sounds, it translates to man, mankind, and humans. Okay, so the energies around this rune would be like the self, or a support system, or assistance of people, intelligence, families, and humanity. Okay, it is in the upright, so we would be sort of kind of looking at all the positive sides of that. Okay, so this is kind of like the self. So a lot of them are thinking about themselves, taking action on themselves, and things like that. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, before we do the cut, we have got the death card. This is kind of clarifying what our Manaz is about, and the death card is literally, well, it is literally this. It's the end of an old cycle. It's the beginning of a new cycle. Okay, so and because of Manaz, this is them. This is the end of their old ways and the beginning of their new ways. So if they were running from you, then they are likely to change that. If they were thinking about coming back to you, they might be likely to change that as well. We've also got the Hermit. This is probably what's triggered them. This is probably an older energy, an energy from about 2 weeks ago, with the full moon in Libra, what was bringing things to an end. Okay, and it was not just bringing things to an end, it's bringing them to a balancing point. Like, for instance, they might have realized they were missing something in their life, and they kind of cottoned on to the fact that that might have been you. Okay, so if you have an Aries twin flame, they're kind of still trapped within their thinking. They're a little bit behind everyone else. Okay, but the thing is, with the Eight of Swords, it's not hard to get out of that way of thinking. Imagine you're standing right up against a brick wall, and all you can see is like the dozen or so bricks right in front of your face. Okay, that's what this is. Now, if they take a step back, if they look at it from a different angle, they will see that, well, the brick wall isn't as high as it first looks when it's right up against your face. It isn't as wide, and there's doorways in it, and all you have to do is actually move. Some depictions of the Eight of Swords will actually show someone sort of bound and blindfolded. But the bindings, their hands are bound in front of them, so they can always lift up their hands and take the blindfold off. So it's kind of like a denial of seeing the truth. All they're seeing is what they want to see. Okay, don't quite know how that translates into the new cycle of things, but we will see that when we do the read for our our, uh, our Aries runners. Okay, so for Taurus, we have got the Three of Wands. So for the Taurian twin flames, we have got like an energy of, well, change. Okay, is not actually changing, it's just change. They're wanting a change. They can see a change. They can see the storm on the horizon. They can see their boats coming in. That sort of energy. Yeah, it's a setting an intention to do something different, not necessarily actually doing it. Our Geminis, well, this is kind of also indicating the energies we are sort of in at the moment, where we're literally transferring from the old energy of the full moon into the new moon energy. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is what happens. It is going on to the next cycle, if you will. And that's what they're doing. They have actually closed off one aspect of their twin flame journey, and they're now embarking on the next aspect. Now that could be coming towards you, that might not be. Maybe it's taking the love they have finally realized is like the true love that you have offered them, either in the 5D or the 3D, if you were ever with this person in the past, and then putting that feelings into a new relationship without you. That'd be nice. Not. Okay, as Cancerians, if you have a Cancerian twin flame, then they're trying to get the strength up to do something. They're probably a little bit scared about coming towards you or back towards you, and they're trying to get the courage to do so, or they might be trying to get the courage to leave the situation they're in, so they are free and available to come towards you. Okay, Leo twin flames, well, they're actually sort of got past the need in the courage stage, and they're actually taking a step forward. They are moving forward with whatever they've chosen to do. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean they've chosen to move forward towards you. Maybe they just decided to move forward away from relationships, full stop, or maybe they're just moving further away from what's holding them back and moving closer towards what they want. But if you keep tabs on your Leo twin flame, or if this Leo twin flame, it sort of broadcasts everything all over the social medias, this is suddenly a shock. This is a total 180 from their normal way of acting, what you would normally expect from them or anything. Okay. Virgos. Well, it is almost like it's coming out as a reading. The Virgos, well, I suppose it is, all because we're using the astrology signs to do things. It doesn't necessarily mean that's what they're actually going to do. These are general and all sign views. So yeah, okay, I'm saying it's a Virgo person you might be with, but generally speaking, all your runners, all your twin flames are going through this. This is the Eight of Swords, not thinking differently, thinking the same old, and then we're getting on to setting the intentions to do something new, and then we go on to actually embracing the energies to allow you to do that something new, but you're scared of it and you need to build up the strength, but you finally do take the first few tentative steps forward, but then you realize you have to plan your way. It's not as straightforward as you first think. So Virgos, or the Virgo twin flames, are kind of at a stage of planning and prepping what they're going to do, getting everything they need in order before launching off into whatever they're launching off into. Oh, look, a Death card coming out. Librans, you've got the Death card coming out, which is, I say Librans, the Libran twin flames have got the Death card coming out, which means they're sort of they've recognised that the old has changed. It's died off. It's not as fresh and as full of life as it used to be. Their old situation, if they left you for another person or a family dynamic or a job or something like that, They're realizing the life isn't in it. That it's dead to them. And they're now concentrating on the new. Okay, the new is probably you. Okay, for Scorpio twin flames, we have got the 10 of Cups. Now, they're kind of sort of waking up and realizing that, well, they want emotional fulfillment. And this is emotional fulfillment. This is like the relationship made to last, and that's what they're wanting. Now, some of them are feeling that, well, what I've got isn't what I want. Yeah, the echo of that dead tree in the background. But others of them are waking up to, well, I've actually tasted this before, and I want to go back and eat the rest of the meal. Sagittarius or Sagittarian twin flames are sort of coming from a younger, fresher aspect of love. Now, they're either looking back to when a love relationship was new and fresh and exciting for them, and they're wanting that back, or they're injecting something new and fresh into a situation along the love aspects. And this could be them coming with some sort of like feeble apology for the way they've been acting. Okay, Capricorns have got the moon. Yeah, I felt I was going to get one of these somewhere along the lines. The universe is saying, I don't know about Capricorns. Okay, I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know what they're going to do. They're a bit all over the place. Okay, but it is also suggesting that they're going to walk the path untrodden. They is a new path, and then so they might be increasing levels of communication with you if they were only on a friendship level to begin with. But even if they were on a relationship level, maybe they're wanting to walk down a commitment path or something. But whatever it is, they're going down a path which is dark to them. It's something they've never done, never been down this path before. With the Aquarian runners, we have got Temperance coming out, and this is telling us, but they're wanting that actually mixing the Two of Cups. Our Temperance is there. They're wanting to come together with you. They're wanting to mix their energy with your energy. They're wanting to put their fluid in your cup. Okay, but with the Temperance coming out, some of them think maybe I've left it too long, and others of them are thinking, well, I want it now. I don't want to have to work on this. I just want to turn up and have it. Okay, so if they do turn up and if they do start getting into communication with you or anything like that, this could be quite forceful and it could be quite heavy-handed. But that's only because they are impatient. Okay, I'm feeling that off there. Temperance is normally patience, but I'm feeling impatient of it. Okay, and we have got a 10 of Pentacles coming out for our Pisceans. Our Pisceans, the new cycle they're wanting to start is having it all. Okay, they've realised that the 10 of Cups, either the relationship they're in isn't what they thought it was, or they've realised what they want out of a relationship. Pretty much everything in here is all culminating down to that one card, having it all. They've realised the old cycle is over and the new cycle has begun. They're embracing the energies of that, and then they're realising maybe the divine is actually pushing this. They've got the strength and they've got the courage, they've got the plan. The moon, well, that's just obscuring what they can see. Sooner or later they know the moon will set and the sun will rise. The 10 of Pentacles, they don't just want a relationship with you, they want the whole package. They want a house, a child, a pet, maybe a brilliant family pastime which you all carry on with. Okay, they want the whole package, not just a quick flash in the pan. Okay, so that is your read. If any of these resonate with you, watch them once. Okay, strictly speaking, watch them all, because every one of these cards it's somehow involved with every star sign. Okay, so it doesn't matter what star sign your runner is at the end of the day, there is an aspect of this energy in them somewhere. Okay, so watch any of them you want. Yeah, well, I've totally lost what I was going to say. If you like this reading, please feel free, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then I strongly suggest that you do so from this particular reading, because then you will get the notifications of when I do each and individual read. I don't follow an order as such. I follow a system, but it doesn't mean that the same star signs come out in the same place every week for the reads. Okay, I do. I try to do it as fairly as I can, and I try to mix it up so you don't always have to wait right until the end if you're dealing with a Pisces. Okay, and so it always pays to be subscribed, and also check out my community page, because I will put the running order list up on that every time I do a new set of reads. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time I catch you on one of my videos, you all be good out there.